You son of a bitch. Okay, so here we are. Here we are.
Here we are, guys.
Finally.
Well, to recap.
I'm just going to let you guys know this was like super frustrating, and I don't know if anybody's heard it. There we go.
Okay, so here we are.
Apparently, we couldn't hear me.
No. Okay, well.
All right, so now we can hear me, and we can see me, and we can see Donna. All right, so.
Yeah, well, I started this off before all you could have heard me, but I started this off introducing myself. I am Donna, and this is Harry, of course. Anybody's been watching this over time, the past 2 months, you know about the 5:30 live that we do Monday through Friday. And Fridays are usually feature-focused Fridays, which we highlight one of our friends' businesses or anybody that's a friend of the network. And so
Thanks,
we got to a little bit of a late start with the technical difficulties. And this week, the focus is on Harry and his various projects.
Well, one in particular.
This
way, if no one answers the questionnaires, we still have more things to talk about on Fridays up until people actually start answering the questionnaires, getting back to us with their businesses so that we can further explore, focus on their business, and give the network audience everything that they could possibly want, knowledge-wise, or even direct contact with an interview. Sort of like what we're doing here, except it would be
it's
remote.
Like an example of,
So there you go.
Yeah.
So to start off with, I'm Harry Felker, and I am the the tutor at Indy Learning Music Tutor. And I'm going to let you know every time I make a recording and I say Indy Learning Music Tutor, I do it like 4 times because I keep saying it out of order. And I've been doing this for months at this point. So if you mix up the order, it's fine because I do it all the time. Anyhow, basically, music education online is a thing. It's been a thing for a few years now. General music education. There's different schools for different types of music. Of course, there's the physical schools that have always been there and what have you, and one-on-one tutoring instruction. The main thing that I don't see happening with music instruction is really the focus on creative writing. They'll teach you how to play other people's music. They'll teach you other people's licks, but they won't teach you the math and the science behind the music, the reason why it sounds good, and how you can create your own voice using that reasoning without necessarily forcing yourself into a what's the best way to put it? Painting yourself into a corner of I sound like a copy of X, Y, or Z. Anyone who teaches music will tell you that you'll never sound like the person you're aiming for. You're going to sound like your version of them. Well, my educational focus as far as Indy Learning Music Tutor is to help you find your voice, because if you can create music, you can create your own spin. You don't necessarily need to be
a cover band.
Dave. You don't have to be a Great Value Dave Mustaine or Jaco Pastorius or Chick Corea or what's that guy's name? The drummer guy, the angry drummer guy, like the angry jazz drummer guy. I can't
so
remember.
many.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so
Animal.
yeah, basically, I try to pull people away from the whole, oh, I want to learn how to do licks like X, Y, or Z, and teach them more in the direction of, I want to find my own musical voice, and I want to be able to create with that things that people are going to want to hear, will resonate with my audience, and what they will want to hear more of from me, rather than me playing my version of a Dizzy Gillespie tune, but on my instrument instead of on the trumpet.
Yeah. So
there you go. That's a long and short of what Indy Learning Music Tutor is about. See, I did it again.
So you want to tell everybody a little bit about your music background?
Well, I was in a really shitty band. Well, I don't think it was shitty, but apparently it was, because we never really got picked up.
Well, I don't think that really is a sign of being a shitty band.
The unfortunate,
there's a lot of bands that are really great out there that don't get signed.
Right. I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm saying, we were pretty unrecognized, and for the most part, most of the creative process was done by yours truly. I had set up the album artwork with a friend of mine, Lizzie Bain, who's somewhere on the internets. She had done a whole bunch of distressing horror art makeup on herself, and did a photo and had a photo shoot done, and we used those pictures. I wrote the lyrics to all of the music. tried to organize as much practice time as possible, regardless of who was and was not showing up. And then when I relocated to Florida for personal reasons, despite the fact the band was like, yeah, we'll come down, they didn't. I started hunting down here for people, but I didn't know anybody down here, so I was pretty off the scene. After that, I did sign up for an audition to be in a band, a metal band. The previous band, 7 Days of Blood, was metal as well, by the way. And someone else had gotten the job before I even got my audition. So there's that. And I pretty much just dropped the idea and just played around at home with my instruments. Then I just like I said, I was just playing around at home with my instruments. All of my knowledge just being played here within the four walls. And in 2014, I picked up Rocksmith to learn other people's music, and I was very, very disappointed in how simplistic a lot of that stuff was. The complicated stuff was needlessly complicated, like progressive rock, stuff like that, was complicated in a direction I didn't feel served the music. It more served the ego of the people writing the music. And the stuff that was poppy, the stuff that was popular, was all pretty much the same. It was like one person wrote every song. And
somewhere in a lab.
So I decided to formalize my bass education through a site called Scott's Bass Lessons. I formally joined the academy around this time last year. Was the first time I actually paid for any of his content. I had been for about a year prior to that, just going through his YouTube stuff and basically getting all the free content, getting the emails from him saying, hey, I got this lesson, which was just a YouTube lesson, and checking it out, playing around with it. And of course, getting the, hey, you should take a 14-day free trial, but money is always an issue. I know more now than before, but, money was an issue. And I had put it off until they had created a charity event for signups, and that inspired me to become a full-fledged member of the Scott's Bass Lessons students, whatever. And
the Pencils for Students.
Pencil for Promise.
Yeah.
Building schools in the third world to help places that don't have the means for education for children to get the means for education for children.
Right.
But this has also inspired me to share my take on music education with the rest of the world, especially in the wake of everything that's happened in the past, 12 months. Which was really the driving force behind all of the projects, but specifically this one was as an alternate source of income, to do one-on-one creative writing, music lessons. I know how to play piano. I don't play great, but I do know how to play piano. Of course,
I was going to ask.
I understand.
What was your origins in
learning
music?
A long time ago, I learned how to play piano. I was very, very, very young, and the minute I picked up a guitar, like a regular guitar, not a bass guitar, I stopped playing piano like at all. I can still play. I'm really rusty. I've been working at it, but I'm still really rusty at it. And once I started main instrumenting bass, I pretty much put the guitar on the side and stayed with the bass because, well, I actually, it resonates best with me. In the courses, I do generally stay with the bass more than anything else. There are some courses where I'm talking about scales where it's easier to use a keyboard to enunciate what I'm talking about. But generally, when it comes to music-based education, I try to stay with the bass because it's what I play best out of the three instruments. I mean, we also have this cajon here, and I am not great, but
not me.
Apparently, I'm better than Donna.
Getting used
that has to do a lot with understanding how to manipulate hand shapes with a cajon, and also the fact that I play in the rhythm section. So
no, I took percussion in school, and
yeah. What about you?
But I was gonna say, now you do make some beats with
that. I do. I've been
very impressive, I have to say.
I've been experimenting a lot with electronic music, starting to try to build a repertoire with electronic music. There's still some equipment I really need to get before I can say I have everything I need to do that, which of course would require money, which of course would require students, benefactors to my Patreon, right down there. Also, if you want to sign up for one-on-one creative music writing lessons, the Patreon is how I do that right now up until we get our commerce site up on the Kraken. As far as that's concerned, it's a $15 a month subscription, and involved with that subscription, if you do it through Patreon, they give you a free cup, a mug, I think it is.
Yeah,
I think it's a mug. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a mug. I think I remembered it right this time. You get a mug with the logo on it, the nice stylized black and white one that was made by, and you then get a free one-on-one every month, and you get a discounted one-on-ones for the rest of that month. So if you want to talk to me 30 days, you get one for free and then $10 every other day. If you want an hour of my time every day, I think $10 an hour isn't so bad. If you don't want to sign up for anything, you just want to hang out for an hour and talk about creative music writing, it's $15 an hour, which in general is about half the price of anybody who's a professional of note musician. So knowing the fact that I am not a recorded and Grammy award winning musician, I give the bargain basement price. Do I have the same knowledge? Yeah. It's sort of like the Zen and the art of motorcycle maintenance of music education. You can spend $100 on this metal shim from BMW for your motorcycles, handlebars, or you can crush a beer can. I'm the beer can. There you go. So there's that. That's what that's all about. So yeah, I play music. I karaoke usually on my bike ride, which is helping with my lung capacity as far as being able to do more than just the heavy metal growl and scream, which is cool. Yeah, I have a bunch of course material up just to basically get people, hey, buddy.
And there's a little cat traction going on right now. Hold on. Bear with us.
I have course material up on YouTube. If you go to my playlists on my YouTube channel, which is YouTube/Harry Felger, I've had it for a while, so I got to use my own name. And you go to the ILMT playlist, all of the foundation lessons, basically things to know before getting to the point where you're going to be working with writing creatively, writing music creatively. So you can just brush up on your techniques, brush up on your basic music knowledge, stuff like that, before investing financially. Though if you do want backing tracks or written music and stuff like that, that is hidden behind the paywall. If you pay for one-on-one time, I will give you the stuff that's the extra effort. The lessons in and of themselves, they do feature images, which I've made into PDFs for sharing, but that's all on the Patreon behind the $15 a month paywall. Once you pay it, I guess you can download everything and tell me to go fuck myself, but that wouldn't be really cool. I mean, to be fair, you could pay me $15 and walk away and never fucking come back, and maybe once in a while call it, be like, hey, I was having some thoughts about this thing. Can we talk? And I charge you $15 for that hour, or you could just pay me $15 a month. After 3 months, get a cool mug. I may or may not do student based giveaways depending on how many students I get. We are looking into doing merch and stuff like that via drop shipping, so we can actually afford to do merch. Otherwise, we really can't afford to do merch because I can't really store shit here.
Yeah, we don't have the space.
We have limited space and lots of cats. So, needless to say, I don't need to have like a bundle of shirts here and then someone decide, oh boy, she needs to make a home in it. Nah. Because, then you'll end up with bits of impertinent fur. What fur she has for a hairless cat. She's got a couple of tufts.
Little tufts.
Anywho, so there's that. You can reach me on Facebook if you look up Indy Learning Music Tutor on Facebook. You will find my Facebook page. You can look me up on YouTube under my name. Eventually, I will be putting up a press site where I can store video and organize lessons in a more rational fashion rather than just blog. Here they are in a playlist on YouTube. That's effort that is pending. It really depends on whether or not I can really secure a healthy amount of students to make that effort worth it to them.
The cats are,
being rambunctious.
Gone wild.
Buddy, you need to stop. Really, you do. Oh, here he goes again. Here, hold this.
Jeez. Put that down. Grab this one. You grab the male child.
Yeah, that's not happening.
He's got himself strategically situated where. Yeah. That gets situated.
All right. At least he's blockaded.
Yeah.
All right. So I see that there's people watching, but I don't really have any interaction, so I don't know if there's anything you guys want to know. If you want to know more, if you just like looking at my face, hoping to see the cats. I put Donna in the description, so if you wanted to just see Donna. I don't know. That's Indy Learning Music Tutor in a nutshell. Creative writing, tutoring, and one-on-one lessons. If you're interested, let me know. I mean, this is being shared on my page, on the network, and on my YouTube. So there's ways to get a hold of me. You can always contact me any which one of those ways to let me know that you're interested, and we can do a consultation before it gets to a one-on-one lesson scenario to figure out really where you are, where you want to go, and where you feel you need your attention to be put at. These are all important factors in music education, and that's the personal touch that my one-on-one lessons bring to the table. Any other questions? Are there any other questions?
Well,
I'm really nervous about talking about myself, so just to give you a heads up there. That's why I'm a sweaty piece of shit during this whole thing.
I think that's pretty much covered everything. You have put up your Patreon. Did you put up your buy me a coffee? Do you have a?
I have a buy me a coffee. I also have a Cash App, but all that stuff shows up on the Bard and Broad, and I don't really have them here on the streamer thing. I just put them up in the. Actually, no, I do.
Yeah, there's various
there
ways.
You go. There's various ways to pay me. If you wish to help support my project. To be completely fair, one of the primary things that supporting my project is going to pay for is an electric piano and or a looper pedal, because I need to buy both of those, and I can really only afford one or the other at this point. And I'm really torn as to which one I want to get. Like, I want to get the piano specifically because then during Bard and Broad, I can just play the piano. And I don't have to do any real gymnastics when it comes to what did Vince have to say?
Vinny asks details of the auction.
The auction.
Pandora's box.
Tomorrow, I am going to announce that as of midnight, 12:01 Sunday morning, is the beginning of the silent auction. In which case, I will be including my email, which anybody who is even moderately savvy on Facebook can find. It's on my page. It's on my Facebook page. And I will be accepting emails for bids. This is when I will. Tomorrow is when I will be releasing the starting price. And I will start accepting bids as of 12:01 Sunday morning. Now, the way that this the silent auction thing works is that people are going to bid, and it's going to take a 2-week process. So you have until the 17th to bid. Every day up until the 17th, I will update the highest bid via email to everybody who emails me their bid. I will then send everybody an email updating the highest bid price for you guys to get first crack at returning a bid. And once a day, I will be putting the highest bid price on Facebook post, network, HHD Guitar
Various
on
platforms.
Instagram, Pinterest. Everyone will know, and everyone will have the ability to access this auction. And then on the final day, and don't tell anybody, but if Monday is not Martin Luther King's birthday, I'm probably calling out the last day of the auction. Because then I'm going to be home and I'm going to be monitoring the auction the entire day, and every half an hour I'm going to give an update on what the price is, so that everyone, if they are going to be bidding against each other fervently,
they're very aware.
which I am hoping, because those funds are going to go towards buying new tools and buying better tools
and more materials.
and more materials for us to continue our instrument boutique project. Also,
with the new year
comes the new plan for HHD Guitar, which is HHD Instrument Boutique, which is an instrument a month. Means that somebody has a deadline.
I think I'm gonna start this month off with I'm thinking of doing a banjo.
Like doing a banjo, not doing a commission banjo, because commissions are not included in this 12 a month.
No.
All right, so if you want a commission, you can still do that.
Contact us.
You can still contact us, but that's not included in the 12 instruments a month that Donna is going to be adding blessed arts to.
My challenge.
And I will be building. So there's that. I mean, if we get enough money that we're actually able to front the cost for all 12 instruments, we'll just make the selection, and then we will start getting to work on them, and then putting them up for sale on the Kraken website, which is where our e-commerce site is housed.
Yes, it is.
Once it's done being built.
Once it is. I got it all tagged. I just gotta make it all cohesive.
Yes, the shareable photo project that is some for the Pandora's.
Oh yes.
There you have a compilation video, right?
Well, I have a whole playlist.
Right, but I'm saying you made like a short video on Spark.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go in and record you playing a little bit of
right. That
way we can put it up and have it out there for auction.
So by
auction
Sunday
promo.
By Sunday, the auction promo will include the guitar, the Pandora's Puzzle Box guitar in question, being played during a photo montage of the whole building process of
from start to finish, from the unboxing to him playing.
There you go. So yeah, that will be part of the media package that is the auction in and of itself. Yeah. So with that, I think we're done with talking to me about
Indy Learning
Music Tutor, and I think that
there is a child going to be grounded soon.
I am going to have to somehow get this guy out of here.
He is honoring.
Because he's being the biggest jerk face. Look at
He does this. He does.
Look at my armpit. Oh. I am Liquid Cat.
Liquid Kitty.
Yeah, he just decides when he wants to turn into liquid and pour himself right out of your hands. So tune in with us next week. Maybe we'll have somebody different, or maybe it'll just be us again. Who knows? I'm waiting on everybody to get back at me with questionnaires, media packets, stuff like that, so that we can.
Since the holidays and everything have been coming to a close now, yeah. People, winding down. Maybe
we'll We'll get some people.
Keep the
Momentum.
momentum going and get with us.
Yeah, hit us up. Let us know. We'd love to have you guys on, and we'd love to share your business, share with the world, and potentially see massive amounts of success to everybody and everyone.
Yeah.
Happy New Year, by the way.
Yes, Happy New Year. That last one was kind of rough. So,
Good luck.
Yeah.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
With that.
Look at my balls. Look at my balls. They're empty.
Ball drop. No.
All right.
All right, guys.
So, yeah, I'm going to go put the
Have a
music
lovely
on,
one.
and I'm going to go make some dinner. I'm going to go practice a bit.
Bye, guys. Have a lovely one.